Alright. Everything looks good, hopefully. Oh man, 3 streams in one day. Am I crazy? Yes, I am. I'm autistic, what do you expect? But, yeah. Let's see, earlier we streamed Castlevania Judgment, and then I streamed Tetrasphere. But I was like, you know what? I'm eager. I want to start Curse of Darkness already. I love this game. Both of the PS2 Castlevania games are really good, and I love them both. So as soon as I finished Lament of Innocence, I kind of just wanted to get on with this one. And plus, it makes the most sense. Because, you know, you finish the first PS2 one, you kind of want to move on to the next one, instead of just jumping straight to, like, Judgment or something like that, you know. So in retrospect, I probably should have started with this first. So I think we're going to focus on this. Alright? This is going to be our next playthrough. So, yep, this is going to be our next main playthrough, Castlevania Curse of Darkness. I remember when I first got this game, this is a funny story. I remember when I first got this, it was when I was still in elementary school. I forgot what grade I was. Let's see, 2005. I was in, like, what, maybe 2nd grade? Yeah, 2nd grade. I came home from school one day, and I vividly remember what day it was. It was a Wednesday. I know it was a Wednesday because Wednesday is music class. I hated music class. I hated it so much that I never wanted to participate in it. And because I didn't participate and I chose to, like, actively not listen to my teacher because I was so bored out of my mind, like, my music class was boring. We did not do anything in that class. The stuff that we did in music class was mostly just sit on the bleachers and listen to the teacher talk. We didn't really do a whole lot of musical interactive stuff. It was very rare that we did. But because I chose not to participate, I got a citation. And because I got a citation, I went home, and I was... This is so stupid. I got the citation and I went home, and my dad caught word of this, and he's like, Darren, come here, I gotta show you something, man. And he goes toward our entertainment center, and he reaches from the top shelf, and he grabs a copy of Curse of Darkness, because he got me the game. He got me Castlevania Curse of Darkness. But he was like, but I heard you got in trouble at school today, so you're not allowed to play this for a week. So he teased me with this game when I got home, and I wasn't even able to play this for like a week. It's so bullshit. But no, this game is great. I love it. Alright, anybody in chat? Is this the one that follows 3? Yes, it is. This is the one that follows the events of Castlevania 3. And speaking of which, let's let this cutscene play out, because this is a dope-ass cutscene. I was the exact opposite. You got in trouble for too much participation? What? How's that work? I would love to stay here and watch, but you haven't played this one? Alright, that's fair. I recommend you play this for yourself as well. It's so much better when you play it yourself. This is such a cool cutscene. No dialogue, but it doesn't need it. That was badass. Anyway, let's start. You don't want a single spoiler? Alright, that's fine. I'll catch you later, Juan. Alright. Well, let's go ahead and put our name in. Durian. I love this file select music, by the way. I've said it before, I'm gonna say this again. Curse of Darkness is Michiru Yamane's magnum opus. This game has the best soundtrack out of any Castlevania game I've ever heard. Period. This game has the best overall soundtrack I've ever heard. It is that good. Oh yeah, that's right. I gotta create new save files on here because I had to switch emulators. They said let the other kids get a chance to answer questions and no one else would raise their hand. Wow. Alright, context. Exposition time.
Between Dracula and humanity. Just when it seemed that there was no hope for mankind to prevail, out of the darkness and despair, a champion arose. A true-blooded vampire hunter named Trevor Belmont. Belmont and his comrades triumphantly slew Lord Dracula. A truly glorious victory for all. However, the evil one did not pass from this world in silence. With his final words, Lord Dracula left a demonic curse that enshrouded all of Europe in misery and torment. Ravaged by hideous plague and dire famine, the people's hearts turned black and murderous. The weak were slain without pity, while the land was pillaged and scourged without remorse. 3 years have passed since the death of Lord Dracula, and the invocation of Dracula's curse.
They said it. Take a shot. Alright. So we open up with a castle, obviously. Okay. So far, so good. I remember on a previous emulator I had, these FMVs had skipping issues.
I know you're here.
And there's Crispin Freeman, who voiced Matthias Kronkvist in the last game. And there's Liam O'Brien, voice of Gara. Oh, that's unfortunate. Oh yeah, Rosalie. The character that doesn't exist in the Netflix show.
When you are utterly at my mercy, you relinquished your powers. You could even protect your honor. And
Damn.
now you think to defeat me? Lord Dracula is gone, but his powers are still here in Croatia. You must realize devil fortune. Indeed, you will face the most forbidden powers. A wisp of conjured matter can be transformed into a hellish devil.
I love when he says that.
There are but 2 humans who possess this magnificent power. You and I.
He's so flamboyant, dude.
I shed that evil power. Never again will I use it.
But you will, Hector, and soon you have no choice.
I'm genuinely curious. When they were designing Isaac, why did they decide on the emo hair? Look, I like Isaac. I like his design even, but even I have to ask. Who came up with this? I don't think it was Ayami Kojima. I don't think she would have said, hey, let's give him the emo haircut. I don't think she would have gave him that. Someone had to say this. And you know what? I think it was Koji Igarashi's idea. Because this was around the time when he was trying to reach to a younger demographic, which is why the DS games have like the generic anime style. I think this was his idea.
The glorious vengeance you seek will not be yours.
I still like how devilishly flamboyant Isaac is. I still like it. Other people might not, but I like him. He's fun. This version of Isaac is fun. Alright, let me look at chat. I was being quiet on purpose so y'all can listen to the cutscene. Ah yes, the time when Dracula was killed by a fucking deck rush. Oh, I might actually try that. Okay, so here we are, start of the game. Let's pause though. And even in theater, when the other 95% of kids in theater, they were telling me to speak up. They told me to quiet down. Damn. You know, that sounds like a me problem. That sounds like something that would happen to me. And Girahim, you know what? Him and Girahim would definitely get along for sure. Hector is freaking pissed in this game compared to his whack Netflix counterpart. I call it emo-over. Alright. So this game, I mentioned this in the Lament of Innocence stream. Compared to Lament of Innocence, this game actually does play like an RPG. You level up, you have stats, you have armor and weapon bonuses that increase your attack and defense. It plays like an RPG, so that's good. So we're starting off in the abandoned castle. I kind of want to go backwards real quick, because I think if we go back, there's a few items back here. I hope I'm not mistaken. I think it's one of those things where we gotta come back later to get them. God, look how long of a walk that is. And yes, I will address the elephant in the room with this game, the very common point of contention that people have. And that is the fact that this game has a lot of very long corridors that look the same, but frankly, I never cared. And I think the reason why I never cared is because the music kind of helps to zone you out to where you don't notice that. Because the music in this game slaps. Like I tried to tell you, like, this game is Michiru Yamane's magnum opus. This is probably the best soundtrack in any Castlevania game, and I think it really helps that. Because sometimes I forget that I'm even walking in a hallway. Look, we're already here. We already made it to the end of the area where we got the potion and the Maui, an ancient Maui stone carving. Very valuable to those who are interested. Easter stone. Okay, well, that's that. Now we can go back to where we can go back to the main start of the game. We can start the damn game now. But yeah, this game is interesting because you're not just spending all your time in Dracula's castle. This game actually has, like, world exploration. You're going through mountains, you're going through forests, you're going through temples, you're going through underground caverns. It's not just isolated to one castle. And this castle that we're going through isn't even Dracula's castle. This is an abandoned castle, and I think this is the one from Castlevania 3. I think that was pretty much confirmed, that this castle that we're inside of right now is from Castlevania 3, because it's abandoned. So, pretty cool. Lots of lore. Yeah, potion. Yeah, it was a potion and a Maui. Fucking Maui head. Alright, now we can start the game. So, like I said, you start with a sword. We're not using a whip in this game. You can even do combos with it. Pretty cool. And like I said, as is the case with Symphony of the Night, you get a wide array of weapons, not just swords. You get... can I even show you? No, I can't. Okay, you get axes, you get spears, you get maces. Oh, that's right, different button. It's cool. Oh, is there a dead end? It's not a dead end! It was an enemy this whole time! Alright, what's going? Oh, there's vibration on this. I didn't think there was vibration. Okay. Look at all that blood. We got a save point. We got a memorial ticket. Okay, that's handy. I don't think there's a duplication glitch in this one. Not that I know of, so we won't be doing any fancy duplication glitches this time, guys. Are you happy now? I'm not going to be abusing any stupid glitches in this game, even though... Because I've played this game for a long time, too. I've played this for about the same amount of time that I played Lament of Innocence, so I know this game like the back of my hand, pretty much. But I don't know if there's a duplication glitch in this one. Not that I care. I'm not gonna go out of my way to find it either. I don't care. I only use the duplication glitch in Lament of Innocence because, well, I know it's there, and because I just like to have fun. But I can live without it. We don't need that. I can prove to you guys that I don't need the stupid duplication glitch to win this game. It's an undead end. I get it. Flesh golem boy. Alright, so we can't go that way yet because we need a crest to get through, so we gotta go the other way. Look at him go, look at him run. I like that scarf on his waist he's got there. I like that little sash. Yep. Like, I get it. I mean, because people's complaints aren't necessarily wrong. Like, it's a valid complaint that there are a lot of corridors in this game. There's a lot of dead air where you're just walking down a really long stretch of hallway. That is valid. But I don't have a problem with it. To me, it's not a big deal. I like atmosphere. It really just helps kind of cement the scope of the place. To be like, yeah, look how huge this castle is, man. But yeah, like I pointed out, if you notice at the lower right... Oh, now we can dodge. Perfect. If you look at the lower right, it shows the name of the enemies as well as their level. So it says Skeleton Level 1 down there. That's because, like I said, the enemies will gradually get stronger throughout the game, progressively. So the higher level that we are, eventually the same enemies will become stronger too. Fenrir. Okay, level up. Nice. Wild Memory. That's another thing too. This game introduces a crafting system. Enemies will drop various items which we will use to craft weapons, armor, and such like that. It's not complicated either, it's pretty simple. So don't be intimidated by the fact that there's a crafting system, it's not that hard. You just gather items that you drop from enemies and then you use it to craft new gear. It's not that tough. There's no ads, there's no like buff bonuses, there's none of that stupid like attribute stuff like other RPGs have. It's basic. It's very bare bones stuff. Don't call Edna mode. I'm a big fan of secondary movement animation. Oh yeah, for sure. Always love to see it. We got a map. Ah, there we go. And these maps are big, by the way. These are some big maps. Each area in the game is huge. How long do I want to go for this stream? Probably want to go till we get to Baljit Mountains, maybe. Baljit? Baljit Mountains? Is it? Or Baljit? Baljit Mountains? You know, Baljit from Phineas and Ferb. You know, his mountains. Can I break that over there? I never tried that. Okay, no. I was just curious. I was like, what's that over here? That would have been new to me. Oh, no, I got it. I just now remember who you were talking about. I was like, oh, okay, now I got it. I remember now. That chick. It's been so long since I've seen that movie. So we got a Cyclops here, which looks very different compared to the previous game. Which I'm glad the enemies look different this time, and they're not just copy-pasted models from the previous game, because Castlevania has a habit of doing that. So there's a chest there we can't open yet, because we don't have the ability to, but we're about to.
He carved the instructions into stone, along with the most difficult visualization. So, that's how badly he wants me to regain my powers. Very well. Heed my words, O great powers of darkness! Release to me the tortured souls. Let me infuse him with my life force, and awaken him to the world of the living. Immaculate being, appear before me now!
It's Navi.
Well, well. Devil forging, isn't it? Never seen that before. Quite impressive. It's enough to make your blood run cold. Who are you? Oh, my apologies, my lord. I should have offered an introduction. I go by Zed. I'm here for one purpose only. To purify this land of the pestilent curse which infects it.
I see.
You, on the other hand, are pursuing the other Devil Forge Master, are you not? The one you seek fled toward the chapel on the other side of the mountain. He made his escape through the back of the castle.
What concern is this to you?
He is the one protecting the curse. Ergo, he is an impediment to me, and to all those who abide in his name.
See. Very well. I, Hector, thank you for your help. Now, if you'll forgive me, I must be on my way.
See, listen to how he talks. You see how well-spoken he is and how very well-mannered he is? Couldn't be Netflix, Hector. Nope. Infant Fairy. We got a Pokemon, and we're gonna name her. We're gonna name her Navi. Alright, hello Navi. Okay. Innocent devils are mystical, untainted familiars created by devil forge masters. Innocent devils have absolute loyalty to their creator. Summoned innocent devils may grant status enhancements to Hector. Status enhancements can be examined on the status screen. Okay, so they give us stat boosts. Can use hearts as energy. Whenever they take damage or use a special ability, their heart energy will decrease. If they lose all their hearts, the innocent devil will revert to soul form. At that point, they simply hover around Hector. If Hector gathers enough hearts, the innocent devil's soul can be restored to material form. Innocent devils cannot die. Okay. And yes, we can level them up. Why didn't you evolve me, you asshole? Okay, so we can command them. They have types. I can explain it a lot better than these guys can, so it's pretty easy. So now we can open the chest. And we get the crest. The dragon crest. Hey, we used that to open up Walter's throne room in the previous game. How did this get here? He said it would have been better writing to have him cower in front of the sister council and to do this in secret. That's how I would do it. Maybe. Although he did get Lenore, but that praise is invalid because I'm a sucker for redheads. He doesn't deserve it. It wasn't worth it. I don't care how hot Lenore is. I don't care. What they did to Hector was just... Like, the treatment they gave to Hector was just ridiculous, man. It's just fucked. Like, nothing you do at that point matters to me anymore, because you've already, like, made him into such a sissy. Like, you go from Netflix and then you play this game and you're like, man, what the hell happened? What happened to you, dude? What did they do to you? What did they do to you, my man? Alright, well, now that we got that, now we can go to that one doorway that I was talking about earlier. Get that bronze. Why is the bronze green? I thought bronze was supposed to be like, what, brown? Or am I tripping? You know what? I'm gonna look this up. Is that like the natural color of bronze? Like when it's raw? Like the raw mineral of bronze? Is it meant to be green? I will figure this out. Bronze mineral. Nope, it's not supposed to be green. Definitely not green. It is definitely brown. It is definitely brown. I mean, I guess they maybe just wanted to make it stand out better. Like, why green, though? You could have just made it look like a very shiny beige color. Why fucking green? Alright. Look at what they did, my boy. You know what? Might as well save while I can. Golden rule. Save every time possible. Gotta save whenever you can. I don't know, because literally every single image of bronze I looked up, like the raw mineral, it was all brown. All of it. Typically third place ribbons are green. And bronze. I guess that's fair. But did that look like a ribbon to you? Alright. Progress. Oh no, we got the big gladiator dude in here now. Oh, now we get the bestiary? Okay. Now we can look up their info. You just standing there? The coveted bronze medal. Oh hey, look at you guys. Oh, you guys are ghosts? I thought you were Vastigos for a second. I was like, man, you guys look like the Vastigos from the previous game. The Vastigos are still here, but they're color swapped. What's going on, Skelly Mans? I like how they gave the skeletons clothing this time. That way they weren't just generic skeletons. They got, like, tattered robes on them now. They got, like, tattered togas. What's over here? Save room? No, don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Hanamana. Give me the bat, Marge. Give me the bat. Come on. Give me the bat. Give me the bat. I'm so fucking stupid. Alright. More Fenrirs. Now they're level 5. And we leveled up. Maybe now I'll actually have more of a reason to fight you guys. To actually, like, fight every encounter that I'm in now. Since there's actually XP. Since I can actually level up in this game now. I like that camera angle change when you finish off enemies sometimes. Nice. What's over here? Secret room? Not the doggos. Oh, hey, look. Look at this. Is this Dracula's wine cellar? Well, I'm gonna waste it all. Is this his unlimited supply of wine? Like, every time he keeps taking a sip from his chalice, he has to keep coming down here and refilling it? Is that what this is? Sorry, Dracula, but I needed this chest. Aluminum. A very light metal used by some alchemists, but mostly unknown. It makes very light armor. You hear that, guys? We're alchemists. Next time you go to the grocery store and you get some aluminum foil, just remember that you could be an alchemist. Do you think Alphonse, like, his armor is made of aluminum? Oh, I don't even know what I'm talking about. I'm joking, by the way. That's not a serious question. I'm sure Alphonse's armor is made of something, like, much tougher than that. I'm just fucking around. I guess it does. I guess it does, since it's catering to Dracula, and that's what Dracula wants. It meshes to his design, so I guess if he wants a fucking wine cellar, he's getting a wine cellar. Oh, great. Branching paths. I bet that leads exactly where I think it does. The sword boomerang move is pretty neat. Oh yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I'd like a new sword, please. Can I craft? Can I craft yet? No? God damn it. Okay, so that goes back up there. That would be more iron or steel. Yeah, I figured. I'm just cracking wise. Because they said that alchemists use aluminum. So I was like, oh. Does that mean Al's armor is aluminum? That'd be funny as hell if it was aluminum, though. Speaking of Al, and speaking of Full Metal Alchemist, actually, they put Edward and Al in Final Fantasy Brave Exvius as like a cameo. As like playable character. Oh god, that slowdown. Whoa, that was some... Ooh, that's some epic slowdown. Ooh, I might have to lower the resolution on this. Ooh, that's bad. Oh, that is tough. Oh man, it can't handle that many enemies on screen. Oh, Jesus. Oh yeah, I think I might have to lower the resolution on this game. Ah, shit. Maybe he just doesn't like all the particle effects from these ghosts? That could be it. Ah, come on. Get out of my face so I can get the game to go back to normal speed. So I can tamper with the resolution. Level up, at least. Yeah, I think I need to lower the resolution. I knew I was gonna have to do that. Okay. Let me do that real quick. I don't think the game likes that very much. Let's change that to native resolution. How about that? Let's just do that instead. There we go. Okay. Sorry about that. It says on the wiki that it's steel. Okay. Okay. Well, hopefully that fixes it. I would imagine that there's probably still going to be some slowdown in some spots, but that should mitigate it. That should probably mitigate most of it. Because so far, this emulator has been pretty good about not having a whole lot of slowdown. Oh, it looks like there's a pillar we need to break. Weapon combining. Oh, now we can do it. Okay, cool. So we've got options for swords, axes, knuckles, helmets, and armor. I want a new sword first. Foil. Okay. Knuckle, can't do anything there. New helmet. Leather helmet. Armor, thank you very much. Soft leather. Okay, well, let's go ahead and equip that stuff now. Thank God we don't have to use a real-time menu anymore. What was that about? Like, were they just really impressed by that technology that you could just use a real-time window to change your equipment? I'm so glad they got rid of that. Okay. So this foil, it has a different attack pattern, but it is faster. Alright, so broke that. Let's go up. Open the chest. Yeah, this starting area is pretty long. Evolution crystals. Okay, so this is the interesting part of the game. So, depending on what weapon you're using, like a sword, axe, whatever, depending on what weapon you're using, defeating certain enemies will drop specific jewel types. Like the sword, every time I defeat an enemy, it's going to drop red jewels. And those red jewels will dictate what my innocent devil transforms into. Same thing goes for blue ones, green ones, yellow ones, white ones. Each color dictates a different evolution path for the innocent devil. Now me, I totally forgot which pathways were what, and I don't know or remember what they evolve into, specifically. So, we're just gonna wing it. We're just gonna let them evolve however they want to evolve. I mean, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter, though. Like, the innocent devils aren't that, like, they're not that imperative to the game to where you need to, like, balance your gameplay around them. But they are helpful. They're very helpful, though. But it shouldn't be that big of a deal. Wizard. A wizard is never late. Frodo Baggins. I'll leave him alone. Oh, there was a chicken! It just paused the action? Well, see, in Lament of Innocence, it didn't pause anything. You literally had to do everything in real time. Like, as the enemies were attacking you, you had to pick something, which could lead to a lot of moments of dying. Yeah, I feel like this game is going to be pretty long. I feel like this game is going to be substantially longer than Lament of Innocence. This game is so much bigger and non-linear compared to that one. And if you want to 100% this game, oh boy. Oh, there's a lot of work that goes into that. We're going to be busy for sure. And this game has 132 achievements, I think. It's got at least 130. So at least like 20 more compared to Lament of Innocence. Jesus. So I wonder what it's all going to be. I probably should have looked at that too, by the way. I probably should have looked at that, what the achievements were. More zombies. Alright. Oh, there gotta be so many... Ooh. Skeleton Blaze. These guys are like... typically like, what, endgame, mid-game enemies in some Castlevania games? These guys are tough. Come on, get over here. Quit running around. Come here. God, you have a lot of health. Stabby stab. Alright, what door do I want to take? I'll go this way. I've always compared Lament of Innocence as a classic Vania and Curse. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, it's tough to compare them. The PS2 games honestly feel like they have an identity of their own. Because they don't explicitly follow all the fundamentals from the classic Vania or even the Metroidvanias. They both kind of borrow elements from both. But they have an identity of their own. It's hard to compare them. It's hard to even describe them, really. But I will say that Curse of Darkness is the closest one to Symphony of the Night in terms of gameplay. This feels the closest to the Metroidvania formula. But Lament of Innocence, yeah, that game is really hard to describe. Oh, I guess I should probably explain this. Oh, and this is probably going to count towards the 100% with all the achievements. Oh, I guarantee this probably has something to do with the achievements. Oh, I bet that's exactly what's going on. Let me just beat these zombies real quick and I'll explain it. Okay, God, there's so many of you. Okay, we done? Okay, so on the right, there is a chair here. What looks to be an electric chair. You can interact with this. Matter of fact, you can sit in it. And get shocked to death. And then stand up perfectly fine like nothing happened. So, this game has an interesting gimmick. So, you might remember in Harmony of Dissonance, the gimmick with that game was that you were going around the game collecting furniture to decorate one of the rooms in Dracula's castle. This game has something similar to that. This game, there are chairs scattered around the world that you need to sit in. And by sitting in those chairs, there is a dedicated room to collecting chairs. I'm not joking. Once we get to that room, I will show you what I'm talking about. But yeah, in this game, we are collecting chairs. What the fuck? It says therapeutic. Ooh, we got armor knights. These guys have a lot of health for sure. God. Nice. You had the Xbox version, which had something exclusive. Really? I never played the Xbox version. I've always owned the PS2 version, and that's the version I'm playing now. What does the Xbox version have? I find it funny that Curse of Darkness got to be on Xbox, but Lament of Innocence was stuck being a PS2 exclusive. I'm curious what they put in the Xbox version that made it exclusive. Oh, there's a painting right there. What is that? Oh, just king. Random royalty. Come on, buddy. Nice. I think we're almost done with the stage. And man, this stage has taken nearly an hour. That just tells you how big this game is, man. I promise not every stage is going to be this long, But the fact that the first stage in the game is taking this long is crazy. Oh my god, there's wizards everywhere. Oh, we can do it twice now. Perfect, that's helpful. Hey, you came right into my line of fire, dumbass. You just came right into my line of fire, dumbass. Ugh. Hey buddy, I'm over here. I'm behind you. It was a head decorative item? I don't suppose it was a Master Chief helmet, was it? That's usually what they always do with the Xbox exclusives. They always have like a Master Chief item to be like, hey, this is for the Xbox exclusive version of the game. Here, have a Master Chief item. This was 2005. Halo, like what, was Halo 2 around? I know the first one had to be, right? Halo 1. Was Halo 2 a thing yet? I never played Halo, so I don't know like how old the games are. But I know Halo had to be around that time, right? Like the first one? Oh, we got some bone dragons over here. I'm sorry, white dragon. Not a bone dragon, a fucking white dragon. Oh no, leave me alone. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to make this a 1-hour stream. I keep forgetting how hot it gets in the evening time. I just want to play my games, damn it. I just want to have fun and stream, but this weather, dude, it's such a deterrent. If it wasn't for the heat, I'd keep this going longer. Fuck. Man, I can't wait for August to be over. Bring us winter. Please, just bring us winter already. As soon as it hits winter and the colder weather shows up, I'm probably going to be doing like 3 to 4 hour streams. Oh god. God, there's so many of you. And you're all HP sponges. Why do you guys have to be HP sponges? Huh? Look at you guys. You guys are like... You guys look like powdered raisins. Halo 2 is already out. By 2, that's 5? Okay, yeah. Okay, so Halo 2 was out. It most likely might have been a Master Chief item then, if Halo 2 is already out. I played it when I was like 7, so it's been around for a while. When PCs had disk drives. Oh my god. Oh yeah. Oh, I think we're getting to the top. I missed some rooms back there, but I'm gonna worry about that off screen. I'll go back and get that later on. For now, I just want to get to the boss. I'm tired of wasting time in this place. But yeah, notice that the staircase is all, like, destroyed and tattered. That's because we've been here before. That's because this castle's already been conquered by a certain somebody that we should be familiar with. Alright, so you already know how it works. There's a save point right before the boss. I wonder who it is. Man, we're already 50 minutes in. Sheesh. the PS2 version has the Maui head item, but Xbox has nicer graphics and support for 420p mode. I figured the Xbox had better graphics at the time, yeah. Alright. Oh. It's a knight. This reminds me of Castlevania Bloodlines a little bit. You know, where we try to explore an abandoned castle and then the final boss of the castle is the knight. It's kind of like that, isn't it? Get down quick. God, I was like stuck on him. I was like stuck on his hitbox. Oh god. Just stabby, stabby, stab. Oh, ouch. He's not doing that much damage to me. He looks like he should be hitting me a lot harder, but he's not really doing too much. That's alright, because he's dead. I said he's dead! Or is he? Want to do something? Oh no, he's got flamethrowers. Where'd you get the flames? Where'd you get the built-in flamethrower on your armor? Buddy, you're not doing a very good job at protecting yourself. You got... Okay, now he is. I was about to say, you're not doing a very good job at protecting yourself. You're about to die. You're about to die, and you're dead. Skin of Evil. Defeat the crazy armor as Hector in the abandoned castle. I don't suppose that this one also has achievements for not equipping armor. I would assume it does. I would assume that the people that made the achievement set for Lament of Innocence also contributed to this one. Okay, so if we touch this, we get our health back. If we go in the bird cage... Why is there a bird cage here? And why does it function as an elevator? By Ralph and 3 homies. Alright, here we go. New area. We are now in Baljet Mountains. And I think we get a new Innocent Devil here. Who do we get? Ooh, he's a big fella. Yeah, big boy. Oh, he's a magma monster. He's like a lava golem. Magmard. You know, I already made the comparison that you guys are like Pokemon. If you take away that one letter, you're just Magmar. So don't mind if I do. I'm just gonna call you Magmar since you gave me the idea. Yeah, I'm just gonna call you Magmar. Magmar's a pretty underrated Pokemon, by the way. I don't see anybody talking about him. He's a very underrated Pokemon. Alright. So this is a battle type, which is good. I like having extra offense. Okay, so he can guard, he can chain. That's fine. I called him Cyndaquil. Well, the game already called him Magmar for me. If it wasn't for that, I probably would have named him something else, but... The game called him Magmard. So I said, you know what? Magmar it is. So now we're fighting lizard men, who also like to explode into bloody liquid when you kill them. Like, look at them, they just... Look at this. Like, you kill them, they fall over and just turn into paste. That's funny. they just turn into paste. I love this music. God, I love this music. Speaking of which, I find it funny that for, I think it was Lament of Innocence, there was an interview that Michiru Yamane did. I think it was for Lament of Innocence. She said she wanted the music to be more beautiful, and she said she didn't want there to be like guitars or anything like that. She doesn't like to use guitars in her music. But then comes Curse of Darkness, where literally 80% of this soundtrack has guitars in it. And most of the songs in this game sound like they belong in a fucking rock album. I just find that ironic, that she said she doesn't like to use guitars in her music, and she didn't want Castlevania's music to sound like it was rock-themed. But this whole soundtrack is rock-themed. I just can't help but find that funny. Where's a save point at? I'd like to find a save point. Someone tells me I think I'm gonna have to find a shop, because we're about to meet a certain character here soon. Hello, Ignix. Defense is for scrubs and Baiken players. Go all offense? Yeah. She was really feeling Curse of Darkness. Oh yeah, she really was. Electric guitar goes hard on Curse of Darkness' soundtrack. Yeah, it does. It sounds good. I'm not knocking her for it. Like I said, this is the best soundtrack she's done. Maybe she shouldn't just... Maybe she really should just embrace guitars. She needs to embrace the rock. Okay, spears. Do I want this? Dung. That's nasty. I need a leather helmet and aluminum. So I gotta craft another one. Oh, I don't have any more aluminum. God damn it. And I don't have any... God, I should have used that for armor. Alright. You know what? Let me see that, Let me see that spear I just got. Dung. 5 damage. But how good is it, though? I'll keep it. I'll see how good it is with, use. Oh, you're still alive? Okay. Now we can go through. Perfect. It's alright. I'll use it. It's pretty good. I'll keep it. And now they're dropping green crystals. Notice that? Alright. There we go. Oh, so many branching paths, man. Let's go this way. Okay, where's this go? Is this just loop? This loops, doesn't it? Oh wait, no, I think that's a secret door down there? Oh, I think that has an item for us. Okay, now you guys are dying in one hit. That's good. I like when you guys die in one hit. And of course you have to block the fucking doorway. Of course you do. Of course you have to block the door. Alright, let us in. What's in here? HP max up, maybe? No. Oh, perfect guard. I mean, that's helpful, I guess. That's nice to have. Alright, well, back the way we came. Yep, it all just loops around. Man, I hate maps that do this. Like, what even is the point? Like, I'm serious. What is the point of having a map like this that just loops around if it serves no other purpose than to just loop around? That just makes it tedious exploration, man. And again, the only reason why I'm doing this is so I can get, maybe, I need to check the achievements. I'm trying to see if they have an achievement for getting all the maps completed. I would assume they do, right? Because that's the whole reason why I'm trying to uncover these maps, is because I want to know if they have an achievement for, like, 100% map completion. Because what Castlevania game wouldn't, right? What Castlevania game wouldn't have that? Okay, does this go up? Okay, that goes up. Okay, that loops back around. I mean, everything loops back around. Everything loops. Science cannot move forward without heaps of loops. Sorry, doggy. I gotta kill you. I need your XP. Okay, now we're gonna go back. And we're gonna loop back around the way we came. And then we're gonna try to progress. There we go. Okay, that's better. I mean, at least we're getting XP along the way? I guess it's not totally fruitless, right? We're getting something. Shit. I can't believe I did 3 streams today. I'm just so encouraged now. I kind of have this like motivation to stream more now that I figured out how to get OBS to work, and now that I know I can like stream consistently without any problems. Why not? I'm not doing anything. I got free time. I got all the time in the world to stream. Why not? You know, except when the hot weather dictates that I can't, because it's too fucking hot. Other than that, yeah. Oh, cutscene.
It's impossible. She can't be alive.
Oh. May I be of service?
No. Forgive me. My name is Hector. What are you doing in a place like this?
I could ask you the same question, sir.
Okay, there's something about this cutscene which I'm going to talk about when it's over.
The same crest I hold.
And this man, is he your enemy or your friend?
You sound as if you know him.
Yes, quite so. Now answer me.
How much power does OBS take? It doesn't take that much. It's not that intensive on my computer, I don't think.
I see.
It's not that bad.
In that case, I shall help you.
It's just the bit rate that's the problem. It's the it's my internet. It's my very, very crappy internet.
Indeed. By what reason should I trust it?
Your enemy is my enemy. That is reason enough. If you are a Devil Forge master, you shall need a place to keep your little friends safe. Rest assured, you have no reason to refuse my help.
You seem quite knowledgeable. Who are you exactly?
A witch. I escaped from the Western lands where we were hunted like vermin. I have the power to envision the future.
How interesting. And your name?
Julia. My house is further on. I shall prepare an elixir that may be of use to you. Farewell, for now.
Oh god, she's gonna roofie us. No. But, yeah, about that. I feel like that would've... I feel like that, scene would've hit a lot better if we actually knew what Rosalie looked like. Because the way they showed off her character, like when they showed Julia's face there when we first saw her, it's like they kind of played it up like we were supposed to be like, oh, she looks familiar. She looks just like Hector's girlfriend. She looks just like Rosalie, right? But that can't be her. But we don't know who that is. We haven't seen what Rosalie looks like. Now, we know what she looks like in the manga, but most people that play this haven't read the manga, because the manga, I think, came out after the fact. And most people that are playing this probably don't give two shits about the manga. Unless you're like an absolute hardcore fan like I am, you probably don't care. So, I just feel like that scene in particular would have worked a lot better if we at least got to see who Rosalie looked like. You know? Because they tried to play it up like, oh, like we should recognize her. And then we could probably sympathize with Hector, but we don't. Hector's like, oh, she looks like Rosalie. But how much, though? Does she look exactly like her? Or does she just look vaguely like her? Like, does her face look the same? Is it the hairstyle? Like, how much of her looks like Rosalie? You know what I'm saying? It's a non-issue. I'm just saying. I'm just being nitpicky, I guess. But, yeah. But now that we found a save point, I think this is a good time to end the stream. Maybe? Yeah. It's just too fucking hot. You know how it is. If it was colder, if it was like, you know, average room temperature, I probably would have streamed longer, but it's hot as hell. These heat waves are ridiculous, man. These heat waves are ridiculous, dude. The manga was in Konami magazine. I'm talking about... Well, yeah, I'm talking about... there's both of them. There's two manga. There's the Konami one that was drawn by Ayami Kojima, and then there was the one done by, what was it, Ko Sasakura? You know, the manga, the 2-volume manga that you can, like, get commercially. Like you can readily get that. Because I own those. There's two manga. There's, like, two different types of manga. But Rosalie is in both of them. Thanks for streaming, like, watching. Okay. Yeah, no problem. I'm trying to stream as often as I can, so, yeah, we're good. Unless you were subscribed, okay. Yeah, see, and you had to be subscribed to that magazine, too. It's like, as long as it isn't a weird timeline shift like in the Sonic... No, absolutely not. No. Absolutely not. The manga is basically just like a short prequel of events that happened before this game, just to kind of give you exposition about who Isaac is and, you know, Hector's relation to Rosalie and Isaac and their upbringing, their relationship, and why this all happened, you know? That's basically all it is. Oh, you also have the one-shot manga for Symphony of the Night? I'm trying to find that. I need to see if I can somehow get my hands on that, because I've been looking for that. But, yeah. I'm not going to waste any more time. That was the beginning. That was the first stream for Curse of Darkness. This is going to be a long one. This is going to be a long playthrough. I can already tell. The fact that it took us just an hour to get to that first area, and there's a lot more to this game. There's a lot more. This is going to be a long one. If I had to wager, Lament of Innocence took us like 4 streams, right? I want to say that at the very least, this game is going to take at least over 10 streams. At least. Over 10. Probably. It's got to be. It's a big game. This is a big game. So, yeah. It's got to be over 10. But I love it. I love this game. So, I don't have a problem with that. So... Oh yeah, it'll be long, but I'll have lots of fun. Oh, definitely. Oh yeah, there's definitely tons of replay value to this game for sure. But that's gonna be it for me. I'm Darian64, and I will be back with this soon enough. I will catch you guys in the next stream. Catch y'all later.